Hi, everyone. I'm Katina McHenry. You are joining us on our September Q&A with the Dean, Dean Lil Mills. It's so great to see you. We are well into the beginning of the fall semester. And so far, how's it going, Lil? Welcome.
Gosh, thanks, Katina. It is so good to have students back on campus, and our faculty could not be happier to see all of you here. Of course, you know, we just won our first football game, and I surely hope that entire stadium was vaccinated and careful. But it was a wonderful event, and the school spirit was extremely high.
Yeah, I think people are just excited to get back to a little bit of normalcy as I don't know, I think we have a new definition of normalcy, but yeah, I saw some of the games over the weekend and yeah, football is in full swing, college football. Well, speaking of vaccination, can you give us a little update? We have a brand new incentive program across campus that has come from central office and we've been trying to promote across campus. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. So, Katina, the best mechanism we have to protect our safety and everyone else's is to get vaccinated. And by way of a small inducement for that, faculty and staff can upload their vaccination records for a $500 weekly drawing. For students, my gosh, the weekly incentive is $10,000. So I really do want to encourage you to get vaccinated and then upload your record for a chance at that $10,000.
Yeah, and who doesn't like winning? I
love winning.
Yeah, I love winning too. Some of my favorite game shows growing up were Price is Right and still Wheel of Fortune. Like, I love when people win. So get that card uploaded so you can qualify. All right, let's talk a little bit about the UTNY program. That is a partnership that we have with Moody, which has been really great. So talk a little bit about some of the updates there.
Well, this is an opportunity for undergraduate students and faculty and staff. I hope you'll be telling undergraduates about it. The application deadline is September 14th for next summer's class in New York. And it's a wonderful combination of credits in degree advancing classes, plus a working internship, plus the entire New York City experience with a cohort of students from across campus. We just welcomed back the McCombs students who were there this summer. They had a transformative, fun experience, and I hope many of our undergraduates will consider going.
Yeah, that's a great program. All right, Lil, have you run into any MBAs recently? And if you have, what are they telling you?
Gosh, it was a great August to see MBA students because we bring so many of the programs back for intensive education. One of my events was the executive MBA group who had wrapped up their intensive week. And I always want to know what they're learning. They had just had Professor Lewis Martin's leadership class, and he taught them some great news you can use and I can use, that when you're talking to someone about their task, don't get involved and take it onto your shoulder by saying, well, let me think about that and get back to you. What would be better is to say, after you think about it some more, why don't you give me a recommendation? And that keeps ownership back where the expertise is and doesn't put your fingers all over someone else's work. And I thought, gosh, I can use that. I also got to see a lot of full-time MBA students who had just completed their 3-day intensive leadership Dare to Lead class with Dr. Brene Brown, who is on our faculty this year. And they were overwhelmingly pleased with those lessons and very happy to hear that she's going to be in and around our campus all year.
That'll be great. Yeah, it'll be great to have people in the industry leading some of our leadership initiatives across McCombs, which is really great. So Lil, we just welcomed a new batch of faculty. So talk to me about what some of their recommendations.
So we have an associate dean for research, Susan Bernarczyk, And just this week, she convened the new research faculty to make brief presentations about their research expertise. And I'm sure she'll be uploading a link to that on the research webpage so that any of you students, faculty, or staff could get to know our new faculty and see what they work on. I watched it this morning and opened a dialogue with each of them about their papers. And it's just a real source of interest and curiosity and respect for all of them.
Yeah. Can you talk about what they'll add to the already very esteemed faculty here at McCombs? What you're excited about?
Well, I was excited that a couple of them are in my field of taxation and learning about how wealth taxes affect long-term savings. And then we have a couple of people in management that are dealing with leadership and strategy issues. And again, that's helpful, but it's people across all of our academic disciplines. I think you'll find it very interesting.
Excellent. Well, welcome to our new faculty. We also want to welcome any new staff that we have. And you've had some interaction with some of our new staff members as well. So can you talk about what they're adding to McCombs and recommendations from them?
I encourage all the faculty and students to get to know the staff you work with better. As part of our orientation, we asked what hobbies or sports or books they were reading. I happen to know that we have a heptathlete on our staff, someone who's learning lace making. And then I got a lot of book recommendations. And I really appreciate Kelsey Curley in the management department recommending a book, The Nightingale, about the French resistance in World War II. It was a great book.
Awesome. Well, that concludes our September Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. This now goes to faculty, staff, and students. So thank you for joining us today. And thank you, Lil, for your time. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you next time in October for our fall October Q&A. Maybe we'll have like a Halloween theme or something.
Thanks, Katina.
All right, we'll see you next time.